everyone, my name is Analyticalplum and welcome back to my channel. We're just gonna dive straight into episode 3 of the Acolyte. But actually, before we dive into it, I just want to do a quick disclaimer. I always encourage for everyone to leave their comments on their opinions, no matter if it's against my own. I love a conversation and I love different points of views, but there is a limit when it becomes mean comments to either me or to other commenters. So in my first Acolyte video, I got a few comments that was saying how they didn't really like Acolyte. I mean, fair enough, that's your own opinion. But when I said I was enjoying Acolyte, I fully got booed. That's my own opinion. So I just wanted to reinstate before we continue with this. If your opinion is different to mine, that's absolutely fair enough, but please don't shame my opinion or any other people's opinions if they don't follow with yours, because at the end of the day, that's what it is, an opinion. Anyway, moving forward, before we begin, I would love if you would consider subscribing. I do post twice a week, but don't hold me to that. And if you do love my reaction videos, or if you're loving the Acolyte, I would love if you would leave a like. It does help me out a ton. And without further ado, let's watch episode 3. Bread knock? Oh, are we getting the flashbacks? This is gonna be interesting. I'm hoping we see more about the Jedi's involvement as to what happened in Brendok, because I'm a little confused by that at the moment. Because there seems to be some sort of relationship between the twins and Sol. So, I mean, I guess we'll find out. They look like flying angelfish. Excuse me? What are you doing?
May, how did you know I was here? When I can't find you, I look here.
Are we just moving past the fact they both just basically tortured an insect? Maybe being a psychopath runs in the family then.
Let it go, May.
Go on, May, let it go.
Why do you always have to do things like that? Why do you always run off alone? I don't want to do the ascension. It's just a ceremony.
Why does that sound like you gotta go up to the heavens? You're ascending. What is this supposed to be about?
Besides, we'll do it together.
Oh, like you both tortured the insect together.
Always one, born as two. As above sits the stars, and below lies the sea, I give you you, and you give me me.
They're kind of like the creepy The Shining twins. Apart from they're doing this weird ritual where they just walk around in circles. If you ever see twins doing this, I'd say run in the opposite direction, because I don't think it would be good news.
What are you doing here? How many times have I told you? It is not safe out here.
What?
There will be consequences for breaking the rules.
It isn't fair. I'm old enough to go outside the fortress walls.
The rules are for your safety. Now, come with me.
What, is there like creatures lurking around? Maybe there's a werewolf. Maybe it's just a ritual to repel Bigfoot. I mean, there's Wookiees, so maybe they think that's where Bigfoot is.
Quickly.
Oh, he's got a baby face.
May we have some spice creams?
Those are not for little girls who run away from home.
I'm not little anymore. Please, Mother Coral.
After the Ascension ceremony.
I do have to say, I think kids are the most delusional beings in existence, because they always like, no, I am big, I am not small. To be fair though, with the amount of people I see online who are much, much, much older than kids, I think quite a lot of people are delusional.
Let them have some spice creams.
Mama!
My sweet girls must have sweet treats.
Sweet, but isn't it spice cream?
They left the fortress again.
Did anyone see them?
I do not believe so.
Any sign of the visiting Jedi?
None. Our scouts think they've moved their ship inland.
Well, that goes to show that their scouts and her eyesight are lacking. I don't even think Sol's that far behind.
I've always deferred to you when raising the twins, but you're too lenient. A firm hand is required.
Osha is testing her boundaries. It's normal behavior for a child.
Wait, so who? How? How? How how have they come to existence? So she's the mum. They said mama. What, are the village also raising the twins?
The twins are not normal children.
Why not? Out of context, that sounds insulting.
All living things are connected by the same thread. A thread woven through all of existence.
It's kind of like the fates, and they always use like a thread, and then you cut the thread, and that's the end of someone's lifespan. Are they fates?
Some call it a force and claim to use it. But we know the thread is not a power you wield. It ties you to your destiny.
So is this supposed to be like another force using pack? Village? Because I mean, they acknowledge that there's kind of a force, but they have their own interpretation on it. To be fair though, it reminds me of the Night Sisters.
It binds you to others.
Those kids are paying absolutely no attention.
And tonight, you will experience power of many.
Pay attention. Stop distracting me.
Girls.
Let go of me. You let go of me.
Yeah, I agree with the other lady. She is way too lenient. To be fair, when they first started talking, I'd be like, oi, listen. So my theory at the moment is that May is going to go through with the Ascension, but Osha isn't. I don't know if there's any relevancy, but May, as we saw in the opening shot fighting Indara, she had the similar white circle markings as, I don't recall her name, but the leader of this camp place has on her forehead. So that could be something you get when you do the Ascension. And May doesn't, no, not May, oh, it's getting confusing, Osha doesn't appear to have their markings.
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack. Block me. Excellent, May. Osha!
I expect more from you.
Can Osha not use the Force? I don't believe we've ever really seen her use it apart from on that insect. Maybe she has more difficulty in using the Force, and May is like more attuned with the Force. I don't know. It's interesting.
What is troubling you, Osha?
She's nervous about tonight.
Is this true?
She's scared.
Let your sister answer.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to do the Ascension, but that's how we become witches.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I literally compared them to the Night Sisters. Duh.
Of course you want that. No, you want that.
Girls, come.
They look like the epitome of when your parents force you to apologise to someone and you really don't want to or believe that you should apologise. That's Osha's face right now.
Hold hands. The thread tied you together before you were born. Tell her you love her.
I love you. I love you.
See, this is what I'm saying about trying to make them love each other. It won't work. The more you force people to try and love each other, the more you're going to resent each other.
It is about sacrificing a part of yourself. The power of many instead of the power of one. You think you want something different than life in this coven, but that is because you are young.
Is it really? I know I said about a flashback, but is it supposed to be the whole episode? Because if it is, I don't know how to feel about that. I have mixed feelings because it's kind of like you get it over and done with, you know what happens, yada yada. But it's also like usually it builds up suspense and I don't know, it kind of loses the momentum of the past two episodes. I know I said about how quick the pace is and I think a lot of people enjoy that, but I don't know, I feel like this kind of removes from that part.
The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us. Witches who have the abilities we do. You and your sister are special. I want you to stay special.
What about what she wants? It's getting a bit creepy now.
It isn't fair. I share everything with you, and you hide things from me or run off alone. I want to have my own things. Why? Because I don't want to do everything together all the time?
I feel like that would be me. if I was a twin. This is what I say, right? Usually when you see twins together, they're always together and doing the same thing and wearing the same thing. And I feel like that's quite unfair to them because they are their own separate little people. I know that they were born at the same time and they look the same sometimes, but they are their own little personalities. And they may not want the same thing as shown here, may want something completely different to what Osha wants. I just think they need their own individual thing, if that makes sense.
But why? Because we're not the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here.
Joe, I didn't even notice that.
Don't you wonder what could be out there besides Brendock? No, why not? Everything I need is here.
It's kind of like Attack on Titan. I'm just saying, I keep getting little references to Attack on Titan, like this and like Osha's tattoo. I don't know, maybe I just need to rewatch it. I still haven't seen the last season. Here's to the ceremony going completely smoothly.
Tonight we enact a ceremony we have not performed since our exile. We were hunted, persecuted, forced into hiding, all because some would consider our power dark.
Things are starting to add up a bit more, especially concerning May.
We were on the brink of extinction. And then we were blessed with a miracle.
Wi-Fi! Oh, don't they look good? I like their little top bit.
Claim your destiny.
What the thread has tied together, no one can separate.
I mean, I don't want to spoil you, love, but it's gonna not go very well. Basically, what she said is art a ball.
Mayho Anasea, do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy?
I do.
I think during all of this, they should have had some like sparkles or something to show the magics, because it kind of looks like they're going a bit loopy. I'm not gonna lie. Like they could have had like a ball of light in her hands right now, but it just kind of looks a bit like a fun party. Oh look, there you go. There's a little light. That was quick construction work.
Marosha Anasea, do you vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy?
Nuh-uh.
I... too?
That was the most questionable I do I've ever heard. And I've watched a lot of romance drama things where a lot of conflict happens at the wedding, at the altar.
Jedi! They've sliced the platform.
Jedi?
Hide them.
Do not move. Do not make a sound.
May hears that and she's gonna go, gotta dash.
Put down your weapon.
Oh, they will look like Night Sisters.
No violence.
Hey, Torben looks so young. What happened to him since this time? He looks rough now. Well, he did look rough. Rest in peace, Torben.
You're trespassing.
Forgive our intrusion. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
The all-knowing Jedi were ignorant of their surroundings.
Well, I mean, she called them out on the truth. I think that's what quite a lot of people forget about the underlying issues with the Jedi and kind of the whole council. It's just how, I don't really want to say confident or naive, but you know, I suppose they were too confident in a way. And that's what kind of led to a lot of the cracks and eventually their downfall, as we saw in Revenge of the Sith.
I find that hard to believe.
We mean you and your coven no harm.
Osha.
We are concerned that you are training children. The Republic law states...
Brendock is not a part of the Republic.
Children? No, don't be silly.
There are no children here.
He's seen them, isn't he?
Come out. We won't hurt you.
Damn, this must be a betrayal for all those ladies. Maybe that's why May sets everything on fire, because she's just so annoyed at Osha.
My name is Saul.
May we meet your sister? Where is their father?
They have no father.
Oh? So is it like a Anakin situation?
That marking It wasn't there this morning.
You're spying on us?
They want to take our children!
They took our jobs. Yeah, to be fair, I didn't even notice the marking because my my screen is so glary. That's the word. Because I mean, England's been England right now, so it's stormy and then it's sunny. It's currently on a sunny spell, so I can't even really see it much. But there you go. That's where the mark comes from. I told you. Yeah, screw you, mate.
I think you would make a very good Jedi, Osha.
Well, I mean, she was for about, like, what, 6 years?
Would you like to be tested and see if you could become one?
Yes.
If you want your Padawan returned to his right mind, I suggest you all leave.
Oh.
You cannot deny that Jedi have the right to test potential Padawan, with your permission, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course. I saw a lot of theories online that this whole possession of Torben is what kind of causes him to go a bit doolally, and that's why Kelnaka attacks Torben. They probably won't stay possessed. They probably will still have a bit of darkness in them, which makes them act out, which then leads to their both self-exile, because they just are ashamed of what they've both done. Kelnaka for kind of attacking Torben, and Torben for getting possessed.
The scouts will bring Osha to your camp at midday.
Both girls. Her sister, too.
Oh.
We make our move tonight, while the moons are high.
Mother Coral, I urge you to remain calm.
One drop of Jedi blood, and the Republic would destroy us.
There are only 4 Jedi. Who would miss them?
Yeah, but ain't it a saying where it's like 1 Jedi is an equivalent to like 1,000 clones? I mean, they're pretty tough, let alone 4 of them.
Osha wants to do it.
Osha is a child.
She is old enough to know what she wants.
I did not bring the girls into this world so we could lose them to a bunch of deranged monks.
It is not your decision.
Hang on a moment. Wait, hang on. How did this happen? Is there like some space IVF? That would be quite interesting. I mean, they've done so much in Star Wars. Why not have space IVF? I'll be down for that.
I carried them.
I created them.
And what happens if the Jedi discover how you created them?
Oh, so did they kind of manipulate it? Hence the dark magic. They probably did some really bad things to make that happen. See, look, there we go. It's all dark again. I can't control the light. I'm so sorry.
If they pass, the girls leave. If we want them to stay.
You're gonna manipulate it like they did with the Force.
I don't know what they will ask you, but whatever's in your heart, you must say the opposite.
They take you, I will stop them. No one's taking me. The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
This isn't about good or bad.
May already sounds like a menace. That was a threat. Oh my god. No wonder she becomes an arsonist.
Right now you want to be a Jedi, but as you grow, what you want, it changes, it shifts, like the seasons.
It's kind of a bit bull because she's saying not to make a life decision because she's quite young, but she's still going to do that anyway if she does the Ascension ceremony, because then that's still, I suppose you can't go back on that, so that's still like a big decision. That is massive.
Hi.
He looks so cool. Oh, I love him.
Do all Jedis get one of those?
After much training, yes.
Seriously, he looks so young and youthful, and then he looks like a drunken old uncle in the current time period. What happened? He looked like he went on a serious bender and never came out of that hungover.
In this test, you must divine what images appear on the testing screen. Tell us what you see.
A spaceship.
Correct. How about this next one?
A mountain.
Correct.
That wasn't a
Oh, I see. I got duped myself there. They did that on purpose.
Did someone tell you to fail this test?
No.
What do you want, Osha? I was younger than you are. When the Jedi tested me, I was only 4.
Mad. I think at that point I was just reading Hungry Caterpillar. I don't think I would have been smart enough to do these Jedi tests.
I was different from my family. The Jedi saw how special I was, but But when I joined the Jedi, I found out there were many other children like me.
I think Sol is genuinely so sweet, and I think, I mean, what I think now doesn't really matter because we know how it ends, but I think he is a great figure to have in Osha's life. And I don't think she suits the coven that she's in at the moment. That doesn't seem to be her, so I'm glad that she ended up going with them, despite how it goes on to end.
There are other children there?
Thousands like us. But you must have the courage to say what you want.
May's not gonna be happy.
I want to be a Jedi.
Oh.
Then you must have the courage to tell the truth.
We should continue the test.
I must say they did really well with their then and now appearances and costuming, because you can tell that there is clearly a difference, but you can also tell that they're still the same people / Wookiee. Yeah, screw you, Maeve.
You lied to me.
That man used his Jedi mind tricks on her.
No, he didn't. I told him I wanted to be a Jedi because I do.
You don't mean that.
I do.
No one's listening to her. I mean, I get it. I just called kids delusional because they think they're big when they're actually like 5 years old. But I mean, come on, at least listen.
I don't want to share with May. I want to see the galaxy. Don't want to be a witch. What's wrong with you?
Go and take a walk, May. Take a walk with Mother Coral.
What's wrong with you? Mama!
What a nasty little thing. Oh, I could not.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Stop. Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force. You get to make a choice, Osha.
I quite like how, even though it is the Force, they have their own different take on it. I just think it's so interesting. I mean, it's the same as different religions. Like, in the backbone, it's still kind of the same thing. There's similar themes throughout majority of religions. Obviously, there are massive differences. But at the end of the day, there's still a force that people believe in. I just find it fascinating.
I'll never see you again.
Mm-mm.
You won't. Fear should not make this decision, Osha.
I'm hesitant to like her, but I'm kind of am.
I do.
I must discuss the situation with everyone here, but we will consider your wish when we do so.
No.
Now go.
She ends up dying. Oh no. This is gonna be a horrid part of the episode. Just knowing that something's going to happen, it just makes it so horrid. It's happening.
I won't let you leave. You can't go. We're stuck here now. It's not up to you. You can't stop me. Yes, I can. How? I'll kill you.
You crazy child.
Let me out. I won't let it happen. May, please!
You're insane.
Mama! Help me!
Say delusional. How is killing the person you want to be with you forever, keeping them by you forever? What is this logical thinking? Because there ain't none. Oh.
Calm down. Calm down.
You gotta go faster. It's spreading. Oh, who cares about May? She's trying to kill you.
Where's Mama? Mama's dead. What have you done? What have you done? What have you done?
If May has one thing, it is the audacity.
I got you.
Yes, so.
Mama!
No. Did the explosion just knock them all out?
Mama?
Oh, no.
Where am I?
We are on our way to Coruscant.
What
happened?
May started a fire.
How did he know that? Was he there? Did he have secret cameras hidden everywhere?
You have to go back. We have to go back.
No, we can't.
We must.
There is nothing back there. You'll be safe on Coruscant.
This just reminds me of the end of Catching Fire, where they're like, there's no more District 12. This is the exact same.
And if you wish, your train as my bottom.
Oh.
You're going to be okay, Ocean. You will never feel like this again.
Ah, that's a big guarantee. Well, at least the bunta tree made it out alive. So that was my reaction to episode 3 of Acolyte. I think it was quite nice that we got taken away from the main story to see, you know, the whole premise of what happened on Brendock. I'm not sure if it was a good idea for it to be done so early, but I don't think I'm upset about it. I quite liked how they revealed certain things and what we were told about how May and Osha came to be. That was quite interesting. Yeah, I'd say I'm a bit hesitant because it's kind of revealed everything now and we've still got quite a few more episodes to go, so I'm not sure how that will pan out, because usually they will do that more so towards the end. I don't know, maybe they'll do like that was from Osha's point of view and then we're gonna go to future flashbacks, if that makes sense, because Torben wouldn't have been ashamed by that, and he said he was waiting for May and everyone believed May to be dead, so there's got to be something else happening in the flashback. Yeah, because Torben wouldn't have been ashamed by that. I mean, May started a fire. What's that got to do with Torben? I suppose maybe they were ashamed that whole coven perished, but again, that wasn't really because of the Jedi. That was because of May. She's a little psychopath. Yeah, I'd say I enjoyed the second episode more, but this wasn't nonsense to me. But let me know what you thought of this episode. As I said at the beginning, if you have an opinion different to me, I would love to know your opinion, just as long as it's not shaming other people. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see all of you in my next video.